guys, welcome back to the Kinwoven home. I'm Sharrah.
And I'm Sharrah's mom, Rebecca Robeson.
Today, I'm gonna show you guys how we decorated this beautiful flocked Christmas tree. I don't usually get to do flocked trees because I've never had a flocked tree. And now this year, I have 2 of them. We have 2 bay windows in this house. So I had the idea of like, hey, let's make it an amazing first impression from the outside and in the inside. And we decorated them pretty similarly.
Yes. Well, they're sisters.
Yeah.
Not cousins.
They're sisters, not twins.
There you go. I knew it was something.
Something like that.
They're related, very.
If you guys want to see an in-depth, super detailed directions on how to decorate your tree, I highly recommend checking out our design sessions. I'm gonna put a link below and you guys can see there's 19 different videos all about Christmas decorating.
13 hours of content.
Our tree today, we're gonna show you kind of the things that we came across as we were decorating that apply specifically to this tree, and I'm excited to share the things that we learned and how we decorated it.
Lots of valuable tips.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll help you create a beautiful tree in your own home. And leave us a comment.
Yes.
What should the comment be?
Well, the question of the video should be, what is your favorite Christmas dish?
Oh.
It could be a dessert.
Quite a dish.
It could be a cookie. It could be a roast.
Yeah, and then whatever it is, be sure to send it to us to the Tulsa address because I don't cook.
All right, guys, without further ado, let's just jump into it.
Ready? Get your pencil, your pad, and watch closely.
Okay, so the first tip with decorating really any tree, but especially a flocked tree, is you want to mark and identify where you want your spinners. They are mechanical little thingy doobs that you attach a beautiful ornament to, and it will make the ornament come to life and be a little bit more animated. Here is a roadblock we ran into this year, and something you guys should know if you're buying an artificial tree. Most artificial trees these days are LED lit. You buy them, they already have lights on them, which is amazing, but those lights don't work with spinners. So what you have to do if you want to use spinners is you have to get an old-fashioned, I call it old-fashioned, it's not really, you can still buy them in stores, but they're incandescent Christmas lights. Okay, and there's the plug.
I'm sorry.
You just position it, you got your ribbons, and then you move on to step number 2. Within step number 2, you want to start with your tree topper. And the reason you want to do that is it's kind of like the big focal point at the top, and it will lead to what you put in the tree the whole way down.
Tree topper time.
Woohoo! The things that can go in a tree topper are things like extra picks that go with your theme. We also brought in some of these really pretty pops of red berry color, and then we finished it off with a beautiful green bow, and I love the ribbon that we used on this tree this year. It's a deep hunter green velvet, and we have 2 different widths of it. And that kind of kicks off this step number 3, which is to add your picks. Picks are things that you can fill into the holes of the tree to kind of add different layers and textures and things to your Christmas tree.
So I need to know if you want me to put this here to fill in sort of that white-ish space there.
So when you start at the top here, you can bring it down, and then you'll start to see a little bit of a break. So there's like a nice little pick here, and then we break, and then we put one here, and then we break, and then we put one here, and then we break, and we put one here. You don't want them to necessarily all be touching, and flowing, but where there are holes, where your eye kind of would like to see a different variation of greenery or branch, that's where you can kind of fill in and add some variety to your tree. Also, when you put trees in front of windows, you get a backlit situation that really will highlight where your holes are. Where was that hole? Was it here? But make sure you don't fill it too much to where you don't have any room for ornaments. You kind of have to be thinking the long game.
It's kind of like a big hole.
So it needs more than one.
There's one to the left and to the right.
Fill in where necessary and just to make it look really full and luscious. That's kind of the goal.
So Rebecca, it's your birthday.
You gonna string
Decorate
those lights
like
like
it's your birthday.
The fourth thing I recommend is to add your bows after you've already done your topper, your picks, and your spinners. And here's why. At this point, we've done no ornaments, and that's because these guys are very much a focal point all of their own. I need a flock-free zone.
What am I doing? I am cutting you some wire. I'm making a wire transfer. It's pretty clever, huh?
The ribbons I really wanted to incorporate this year to kind of give a beautiful pop on the tree, and once you fill the tree with ornaments, you kind of lose the space to add nice pretty bows. I need a wire transfer, please.
Here you go, honey. 11 wire transfers coming your way.
So if you do want to add bows to your tree, make sure you place those on first. Now, here's something that we learned with this specific tree. As soon as you put a velvet ribbon on a flocked tree and then you put ornaments on and you move it around and you shake it and you do all these things, it literally looked like these ribbons were like covered in snow. We just placed them on for kind of like a visual placeholder. And then at the very end, we took the ribbons off, we shook them out, and then we attached them with either more ribbon or different wire to make sure that they were secured in place to the tree. Mrs. Claus over here.
Mrs. Christmas.
Mrs. Christmas.
Mrs. Christmas.
And I are going to move on to the next step, which is adding twinkle lights. Are you ready to twinkle twinkle?
I am.
Again, something we learned this year for tip number 5. When it came to our lights, these fairy lights, usually we put these on first. And in fact, on the first tree that we did in the dining room, we put them on first, and then we realized, man, we wish we would have put the lights on the outside, like around the bows and the ribbons, only because this year we're using a really dark, thick ribbon. And at night, the tree is all beautiful and lit, but then the ribbon, it's like a big black hole.
Wow, look at that. There's some success there. Sharrah, where are you? I'll follow the lights to find you as I skate on in.
Wait, we're untangled.
So we wanted to pull these lights out and kind of allow them to be a little loosey-goosey and like ethereal and just really dainty and beautiful. And so this kind of allows these bows to be illuminated and kind of you can enjoy them at night and they don't just look like a big dark hole in your tree. Okay, tip number 6. Now is the time that we put the ornaments on the tree and we really start to see the colors come to life. You know, could use some red. I didn't make that green bow on the bottom.
Oh, that's a good one. Yep, sure, right there. Well, you know, when you get older, I've been noticing that I speak with my bottom teeth a lot these days.
That's probably from all the Botox.
Things have started moving south, it's true.
We want to use the smaller ornaments kind of at the top, and as the tree goes down, you can get into those larger, bigger ornaments that you want to put near the spine of the tree and just around the base of the tree. You don't want to put a giant, huge, big ornament at the top because it will A, it won't fit that well, and B, it'll just kind of like catch your eye and look kind of funky.
So if I stop making YouTube videos someday and all that's left is all my old Christmas videos, I just want you to promise me one thing, that you will walk away having learned some of the most important things. Number one, always put your balls deep into the tree. Don't ice the outside. And make sure that your balls dangle, okay? They can't sit. Do not sit a ball. She used to make some nice earrings. When she was a cheerleader, she might have worn them.
Starting with the red and the green, we kind of sprinkled them throughout, and then we brought in some of our neutral ornaments to kind of fill some of those holes. All right, I got a big clear one for you.
There's a big hole down there. We're gonna fill that hole.
You want to mix in where you put the bright ornaments and where you put the neutral ornaments. It's really good to be able to see kind of through the tree, so you might have like one ornament here that's more of a neutral, but then back deep into the tree you'll see a pop of color maybe on the other side or towards the spine of the tree, and it gives dimension. And the last ornaments that we add to the tree after the colors, after the neutrals, is our specialty ornaments, and that's what goes on the ornament spinners. The reason you want to do those last is they are the most likely to fall if you are going to touch the tree a whole bunch. So you want to wait till like the whole tree is done and then you hook them on really safely and delicately, and they will spin and just look beautiful and come to life. Wow, look what we got! Spinners! These are my favorite ornaments.
Where do you want these?
And then the most important thing is you move everything around it, because if anything touches it at all, and you'd be surprised, it will stop.
Okay, okay.
Thank God there. I knew. Hey, honey, do you want to go back to the sofa? Because maybe now's a good time. Tyler, your expertise in the spinning department is needed over here. Are you helping Daddy? I guess she didn't want you to be down there all alone.
Also, I want to remind you guys, we do have our Christmas box giveaway. If you guys have not heard about that, I'm going to link the video below that's going to tell you all about it. But we have 3 amazing boxes full of Christmas decor. These boxes are worth up to $2,000. We've partnered with Shinoda Design Center. They have the most beautiful Christmas decorations. That's where we got all of our Christmas decorations this year. There are 3 separate boxes, so 3 different people are going to win these beautiful giveaways. This giveaway is happening on Instagram and here on YouTube, but it's so worth it. And the giveaway ends November 15th. So if you guys are watching this before November 15th, there is still time to enter to win. So click the link below, go check out the video, and learn how to have a beautiful Kinwoven Christmas all your own. Okay, so now we shake our bows.
Shake it like a dog.
That doesn't help. Carefully place it back on the tree and attach it this time with your little wire guys. Now, number 7, this is definitely a little bonus tip. When you guys do add your spinners on, you'll find that sometimes it's hard to hide them and make them look totally camouflaged. I would suggest cutting a sprig of greenery, and you can actually hot glue it to the side of your spinner. No one will even know. They'll just think it's a magical Christmas tree with these beautiful spinners. This is definitely a little bonus tip. This is an empty package, and it's a piece of decor. Most of us don't put our Christmas presents out until the night before Christmas or maybe a couple days before Christmas. And if you're decorating at the beginning of December or maybe towards the end of November, I would really recommend doing this because it really adds so much to the ambiance and like the vibe of your Christmas tree. It just allows you to enjoy the magic of Christmas a little bit longer. I know it's a little extra, but it's worth it. I need some help getting up. Are you new at helping people up?
It's not it.
You're on that side, I'm on this side. If you come next to me, you're not gonna
Ow, it's not working. Tyler, we need help. We need someone to cook for us.
What made you think of that?
I think we should have hot chocolate and cookies.
Oh, is that cooking?
Yes.
Oh.
Tyler, are you still playing around with your balls?
Well, Mom, I think we did a great job.
Well, thank you. I think you did a great job.
I said we, but
Oh, well then thank us.
we're welcome.
So what did you guys think?
I think it turned out quite gorgeous.
Yeah, and all of the directing, I mean, we got the perspective from all different sides. It's
Yeah.
super helpful. That makes a huge difference. Decorate with a friend or a daughter who's pregnant. I highly recommend it.
I think this tree turned out beautiful. I love the contrast of the red and the green. I've never done a red and green tree before, so I was really excited about that.
This is a lot of firsts for you this year.
Yes.
I know, right?
It is.
On a cold winter's night that was so deep.
All right, you guys.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you leave your comment below, thumbs up the video, and if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Because we're going to talk about how to do windows. Like,
Yes.
you know, windows in your home
We
for the holidays.
decorated the windows, guys. It turned out beautiful.
Absolutely, like, breathtaking. We've never done it this way before, and I'm anxious to see how you guys like it. We usually like upload a video a week, right, during the month of November, but this time we decided we're gonna lay it all out there the very first week in November because we know that's what's most helpful for you.
Merry Christmas, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Perfect.
Bye.
I feel like we should just wait. If you guys are new and somehow don't know and can't see this belly, can you see my upper lip sweat too? Because I could feel it. I mean, I am hot and I can't breathe.
Okay.
You guys gotta tell me if
Yeah,
my
I'll
belly's
do
out
this
though, for real.
Honey, it's very cute. We're not gonna tell you because we want it out.
I think you should leave your belly out more often.
No.
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I was eating queso and it was so hot. I about died.
Is there food here?
Clearly, the food that everyone has for lunch is a big deal around here. All right, Sharrah, I'm gonna help. Wait, I need some clippers. Sharrah, you are feeling much better today. Are your ankles down?
Can you see this ankle? You don't know my ankles, but they're not usually this big. Look, they're like squeezing out. It's like squeezing out of the toothpaste tube.
Yeah, we should.
Do that again.
Ah! A little lower and to the left.
Again. Now, Rebecca.
Born is the King of it.
Tyler has a touch with
Away.
spinners.
Babe.
It's probably more than I want to know.
Don't make it weird.
I just